Bonjour everyone. I realized I haven't even thanked you yet for all your lovely comments and most of all, your encouragement to keep sharing these videos. After my last video in which I shared that I had some threatening things going on here on YouTube. Thank you so much for your support and I'm happy to be sharing just a little slice of my life again with you this week. Hi. Hi, schatjes. Hello. I am walking to my new hairdresser. I had a really nice hairdresser. She was a friend, but she moved out of France. And so I'm going to try a new one. And I was just walking and saying to myself how much I enjoy that this is the walk to the hairdresser now, instead of when I walk to my hairdresser in the city. I told you about that book about moving to the countryside. I think I told you about that in the previous vlog or the one before that. And it has a whole chapter on how your style changes when you go to the country. So I'm just wearing jeans, sneakers, but also how you will wear sandals, what are they called? Crocs, with woolen socks in the winter, and you will wear outdoor gear rather than dresses. And I can't remember the last time I wore heels. Good morning. It's very early and I'm going on a little morning walk. What's that? That is one of those fouines, I think is what they're called. Hello. Good morning. I've never seen one from this close. It really didn't see me. I was going on my morning walk before heading off to Bonn. I have a friend from the US who's staying in Bonn for a couple of weeks, and we decided to meet today because I've got quite a lot of work to do. So I need to make some dedicated focus time away from La Source where I can work on this. Oh, I love the energy of the morning. Look at this view. Some of you have asked if I could share a little bit about how I manage my time, doing all these different activities. I have my training business still in the Netherlands with my colleagues there. I have the alignment coaching that I do. Of course, we have the cabin that we're renting out, which is, of course, we're in the middle of the high season. Of course, we're doing all our building works, renovation works. Oh, and then I have kids, of course, and husband. And the boys, since, we're in the countryside, need a lot of taxiing everywhere to see their friends, to go to their sports club, to go to school. I'm in the school board, so I have meetings in school every now and then. There's one thing that's important to me in why I've chosen to live like that, and that's because I've always been very easily bored with all the jobs that I had. So I worked in employment until 2007, and I never was able to keep a job longer than 2 years because I would just get so bored. I really am what we call a multi-potentialite, which is, maybe you recognize that, it's just you have the feeling that you have so many passions, so many things that excite you, and you don't really want to stick to this one thing. And you feel everybody else does. Like everybody else knows what they want in life, knows what kind of work they want to do, get the job, and then stay in that same career forever. And I know many of the career coaching clients that I worked with and the clients that I work with today that want to find more alignment, which is, of course, also always about what you're doing for a living. They're like that too. And they see that this is an option. It's an option to do multiple things. There's a really nice book on this. It's called Refuse to Choose by Barbara Scher. And I think we should embrace having this nature. Like, people may call us like we're all over the place. You don't know what you want. You start something, and then before you finish, you start the next thing. And that is just someone's opinion, is what I've always told myself. It's just someone's opinion. I can choose to live my life the way I want it. If it works for me, if it works for my family, I don't have to listen to everybody else. I don't have to be like everybody else. What I learned is to do one thing at a time. To just take away all the distractions. We lose so much time with all these distractions. And it's your phone, it's social media, it's emails, it's people coming into the door. Like, we lived in the city, so people would be at the door saying, "Oh, you have time for a coffee?" Just block everything out that doesn't serve you in getting the things done that you need to get done. Then I also make sure that I focus the time on one thing. So I make blocks of time. And I try to, for example, when I'm preparing for a meeting, I am not doing anything else. I really take this time frame in which I just do that. And then the other thing that I do is that I direct my energy. I prepare my energy so that I know that I can get the result that I want. And it's almost like what Stephen Covey said in his book, The 8 Habits of Highly Effective People. Begin with the end in mind. Basically what you do is you just take a couple of seconds to see the end result and feel how you would feel if that was all finished and done. I've learned that really, really works. What most of us do, though, I think, when we're busy, is worry about whether we're getting it done, worry about whether we have enough time, worry about whether it will be good enough, maybe do more research to make sure we get better examples. I'm talking too much. I'm going to finish my walk and then head to Bonn to my friend and get some work done today. This looks lovely. I feel so pampered now, thank you. You're welcome. Usually the entree is vegetarian, and the fixed menu is also it has that cheese thing, so that you can just take both entrees, and that will be the meal. That's what I could do. Or beef bourguignon.
Si tout se passe bien, c'est pas shooter. Regardez, on voit ça, c'est vraiment les codes.
Yeah, I want to reply to this.
Is having trouble reminding in. One thing I notice is now, I think of we, but no, people go, ouais. Well,
Yeah, because you don't
ouais.
say oui, you say ouais.
Ouais.
It's like yeah instead of yes.
Right. Okay, we means like a formal yes, and whack is
So we're talking about how Karen is learning French from the builders that are working in the street of her apartment. We're going to make the hole in this wall because our future kitchen is going to be on the other side. So I'm going to close the door because our current kitchen is here and I need to start making dinner.